Oh, hello.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah,
Zach. Can we
Zach.
go and then let Zach hold the phone?
Well, that is not playing right
Oh
now.
gosh.
Is it echoing? That's the main question.
There's no echo. Yes, there's echo. Oh, whatever. Let's do it.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I think what you can do is you talk more, because every time you speak, there's echo.
Okay.
What's your story? Tell us how rIVerse was formed.
How rIVerse was formed. So you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, great. rIVerse was formed in 2009. Sorry, we all auditioned for the production of High School Musical 2, Disney's High School Musical 2. They did a live theater production here in Toronto, and we all auditioned and got leads in the show. And from there, we just bonded, and I was already putting together a music group, and I had members that were no longer working with me. And then once I met Khadija, Monroe, and Zach, I individually asked them to join the group, and then here we are, 7 years, what, 10, 7 years later, 7 years later, yeah. We've been friends for 10 years, we've been a band for 7 years.
Oh, amazing. So, how do you go to the audition first of all? Am I explaining to
No, you're good.
No?
Perfectly.
It's hard to form a question when I only have myself talking. Kind of making me feel a little bit. So, why don't you tell us what you guys stand for? Because we know that you're all about diversity. If you want to tell us a little bit about your journey with that as a group.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are a pop R&B group. So what we do is we dance and we sing and we perform live on stage, and we're lots of energy and we're lots of fun. But the thing that stands out about rIVerse is that we are about representing the underrepresented. So being a band, a very diverse lineup, having people of different backgrounds, different genders, different sexualities, different body types. We just like to show that you can be all these different things, and you can celebrate all of your differences, and you can go out and be as successful as anybody else out there. So that's really our mission in the world.
That's amazing. We love that. Yeah.
So what's the impact that you guys want to give wherever you're paying attention to?
We all kind of, sorry, my hand is, I'm just going to just reset here. Well, from the live performance aspect, we want people to leave feeling like they've been, touched by joy, and that they're filled with light. And really, for those people out there who feel that they don't have a community, or they feel like they're not comfortable with who they are, or that no one wants them, or that they're not good enough. We want to show that you can kind of like come and not only love yourself, but love the differences in the people around you globally. Like this is beyond the individual. This is also like, between communities, between nations, like across the world, that all of this, if done with love, is so powerful. Like an acceptance, like you can come together, you can celebrate your differences, and you can win. So it's about showing that you don't have to fit what's been presented to you as a mold, because that mold only exists because it's there. So like just create your own.
Well said.
You're just back from a tour to South Korea.
Korea.
Korea was. You want to talk about Korea? Go ahead.
Yeah, Korea was actually an amazing experience, and we actually were quite surprised at everyone giving us so much love when we were there. It was the type of thing where we walked on the street and there wasn't a day that went by where someone would stop us and be like, "Oh, you're rIVerse from YouTube," and we're like, "Us?" So we didn't expect any of that, but everyone there in Korea really enjoyed what we represent because we were so different from what they normally see in their culture, in their music, right? So it was something that was different for them to explore, and just the audience there gave us so much love and we gave love back, and it really did change our lives because we were doing it every single day and we were honing our craft and we were just getting better as artists and, you know, ready to take on more countries around the world.
Excellent.
I'm going to reset it here if that's not too bad an option. Just
Let's
Awesome.
shake out your arms.
Glad
I can't get some lights on you though. I think you can handle it.
Well, normally you said that people recognize you from YouTube, and I know you're doing a good job.
Yeah. He was with us in Korea as well. Yeah, the four of us traveled with Leah. Yeah. The experience for us. So we have a whole vlog series on there.
I think one of the kind of crazy experiences was coming back from Korea. I came back at a different time than, unfortunately, than rIVerse did. And through the airport in Houston, I was completely lost. No, sorry, it was Atlanta, Georgia. And so I go to the information desk to ask for, like, how do I get around this airport? And the person's like, "Oh my God, it's Zach from rIVerse." And I'm like traveling in total airport mode, and it was just kind of really cool.
That is we are so grateful and honored that you're going to be on our stage and we will be back. We can't wait to see you guys perform. And for all of you guys listening and viewers watching, they're also going to have a Q&A session up there with you. So that'll be great to hear rIVerse story there as well. But we appreciate your efforts to Facebook Live as well. I think I know you got the details, but it's a little tricky.
What do rIVerse want to do?
I think we just want to be remembered for, first of all, creating great music, entertaining the masses, but most importantly, for people understanding that there's not just one idea, there's not just one, stars don't come in one form. You don't have to look a certain way or be a certain gender or age or whatever you want to call it to be considered a star. I think all of us on this planet were born stars. I think that we've just gotten lost along the way because of some of the lies that we've been fed. And I think that we are really here to break and shatter all those stereotypes, all of those ideas, and we want to be remembered for being that band that did that. And really just helping people to see that no matter who you are, where you come from, what your background is, your history, what you look like, how old you are, it doesn't matter what it is, how much money you have, whatever it may be, you have magic inside of you. You have something important to say, something to contribute to this world, and that you can do it no matter who wants to put whatever boundaries or whatever it is. You can shatter through those and deliver that message, deliver that story, and just connect with people. Yeah, that's what I think that we want to be remembered for. The band that broke the mold.
I have no doubt you shall be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I mean, I think it's important for us to say something like awaken your wisdom is something that I think is important for an event that I don't even see a lot of this type of event where people can really come and have that discussion or be a part of an experience like that. So thank you guys for doing this for people and also for allowing us to come and be a part of it. Like, I don't think it's just about us. I think you guys are doing something fantastic as well. So thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. I was just going to say that. So thank you for
Thank you.
Well, I feel like we share the same message on a different platform, and then we unite so that we can change more people's lives.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes, 100%.
So tell us then, do you feel that people should come to you Awaken Wisdom because of the fact that your message can help them break those same rules that you guys yourself are trying to teach people through music? I think hearing you speak and perform, that's kind of like a great combo.
Yeah, I definitely. But I think what it also is that usually when people look at us just us as people, they never expect to receive what we give on stage. And I think to witness the performance aspect is just a way for people to see that really you can do anything. No matter who you are, what you look like, whatever the case may be. Like, we're four very different people, but we come together. And I think what the important thing is what people have placed as more important. We focus so much on the physical, right? So what I'm trying to say is, people look at us usually and they're confused as to how did this work? How did you guys get together? And how it makes so much sense. And I don't understand why. It's because it's not a physical thing; it's an energy thing, right?
Yeah.
It's not about the fact that I'm confused as to why this works because she looks like this and he looks like that and you look like this and you're black and you're this. So, no, it's energy. And this world really is about energy. It's not about the physical, but we put so much weight on the physical. And I think people seeing the magical energy between these people and on stage and what we can do on stage when we've come together and combined our powers, the people out there in whatever field that they're in can do the same,
So, the power in it for us is kind of the journey that we've been on ourselves. Like, it wasn't always, an external and internal, meeting in such a wonderful place. I'll speak from personal experience. I've gone through, drug and substance and alcohol, addiction issues. And I remember this one time that I would walk into a store, provincial store, let's call it, and someone would say, I would go to the store quite frequently, let's just say that, and she would say, oh, but you're so perfect, why? And that shattered me to my core, because my outside clearly must have been presenting that I'm happy, I'm okay, that I'm doing well, but inside I was destroyed and broken. So I think that's just kind of connecting, business thought is, there's what we kind of our shell, and then there's the meat inside, and it's important that the two kind of just work. So yes, there's the visual representation of it, but it's also the energy, as Biz was saying. And
that's a great answer.
Yeah.
I actually really listened to that because I've had my own opinion, and nobody knew. See, on the inside, I was destroyed. On the outside, I just look like a happy person or a smile on my face and a fake face. And so nobody had any idea who that was. So the thing is this is why I love that answer. This is our life is all about energy. I actually guide people in to grow spiritually and to find their path in life. And to do that, bringing all those speakers and entertainers together is because we want the combination that to just get that really moving and everybody find their passion and through that find their purpose and really. So we're really that you guys can be part of it, and there's responsibility, obviously, value system and stuff that what you're doing and want to contribute to stuff. That's so fantastic. And we want to thank everybody for watching, and of course we want to thank rIVerse, Zach, Monroe, Sid, and DJ. Can't wait to see you on the 27th. Everybody get out there and try your ticket. You can get all the amazing events with next.com and we will talk to you all there.
Oh, we will.
Wait for it.
Super excited.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye, everyone.
Now,